Jeff Michael here. This is the second video in Freedom's Rescue to Stardom series. On the first video, I thank you for all the support. I want to make a quick correction. We know the Maryland World Horse Expo is canceled. Thank you for letting me know that, everybody that did. We're going to focus on both parts of the competition, being at the PA show in Harrisburg. So the first week I've had to work with this horse. He's really developed into a sweetheart. I'm very happy to be working with him. Thank you so much to Omega Horse Rescue for giving me this horse to do the competition with. Following this is going to be a video of his first day in the round pen. He was a very pushy horse when he came. He'd walk over top you. He would lean into you. So we worked on that the first day in the round pen. I'm going to be able to voice over on the drone video that's following this. So we'll be able to walk through what a pushy horse looks like in the round pen, how to resolve it, and the results we should get. So if you have any comments, any questions, please put it in the comment section of the Facebook page. I'll be sure to get back to you on it.
All right, so this is day one for Freedom in the round pen. I've already driven him in one direction. I can have him go in that direction. I'll have him drive him, so he has continual motion. He's ready to be turned into the fence. I asked him to turn to the fence. He resists. He's pushed over top me. He's showing that he's pushy, so I'm going to drive him across. As soon as he turns to the direction I asked, I stop swinging the rope. I stop driving him. I let him continually carry his motion. This is very important. Letting go of pressure is the most important part of training, and it's kind of hard to learn at times. So you want to make sure that you're letting go at that moment when they make the decision. So, you know, something to work on is if you're trying to do this with your horse, is learning to let go. So I drive him around here a little bit, and you're going to see I look, I lean, and then I'll drive with my rope. And, you know, the reason I'm doing that is I'm starting softest to hardest. So the look is the least amount of energy that I can send his way. And I'm trying to get him to make a decision off just that look. And that's going to create a soft horse. We want softness. You know, we want a horse that makes a decision off the littlest action that we make. So that's where we start now. We start on day one by just looking and getting him to turn into the fence. So I got to drive him out here a little bit. He pushed through me. That's okay. You know, we're not always going to have every time get better. So he stepped back on that one. So we're going to keep working on him. You know, the one thing that I know with these horses is, you know, let them work through their issues. You just keep continually asking a consistent question, and you'll get an answer continually at a consistent rate. You saw him resist to my dog. You know, a lot of people put the dog away. I like having the dog on the outside of the fence. It's a distraction. I want that horse to have an outside distraction because it actually increases the connection between me and him as we work together. You know, when he goes down the trail in the future, when the deer jumps out, I want him to look for me to make a decision, not a reaction to the deer. And that's how you create a nice, safe horse out on the trails. So that one right there was really good. I looked, and he went right across. I'm starting to point. In the future, I will point for him to change direction, but right now I want him moving off my eye pressure. So I look, I lean a little bit, and there he moves. Really good. Now we got a good connection. We're ready to move to the next part. And, you know, the next part, I'm going to do the opposite of pushing. I'm actually going to pull. So my pressure is going to be towards me, not away from me. It's a hard concept to learn. It's kind of like calling a puppy. So I'm pulling him towards me. He comes off the fence, and he looks towards me. As soon as he gives me that eye contact with both eyes, I look away. I show him my back. I reward his decision. So I'm going to drive him the other way. I want to do it on both sides. Every part of the training, you want to do left and right on both sides of the horse. You want to create a nice, balanced, even horse on both sides. So he's going to go around to the right this time. And you can notice his motion. It's nice and consistent. You know, he's doing a good job. Freedom's, you know, very willing horse. He's having fun learning. So this time I'm going to pull away. I'm going to pull him towards me, and there he is. So that's perfect. See how he's centered to the center of the pen? He's ready to move to the next part of the training. So I show him my back, let him relax a little bit, and then I'm going to walk up to him. When I walk up to him, I'm going to put out my hand. I'm going to let him make contact with me. This is important because he's learned to accept my pressure, and he's learned to let me pull him towards me. But now I want him to be able to let me work over his whole body, to have him accept me on every part of his body, all 5 body parts, the head, the neck, the shoulder, the midsection, the hips. You know, as we move forward, I'm going to be making decisions for every part of this body, not just his head and his feet. So now I'm trying to link up. I'm letting him equalize our energy, become part of the team. I'm going to walk away and I'm going to ask him to follow me. This is perfect. This is a perfect example of linking. He's looking to me. He is now letting me know that he thinks I'm a good decision maker and that my decisions are in his best interest. This is a very important part of my training. Linking is something that I find when you do and you connect with a horse, it makes every part of the training process in the future easier. And he is going to be more willing to try for humans in the future. This is a horse that went through the kill pen. He has plenty of reason not to trust humans. He's seen the side that is not always the prettiest side of the horse industry. So please, understand that this horse has plenty of reason not to trust me, but he is. So this is saying a lot of what I believe in is that these horses can be reprogrammed. They can learn to trust humans again, and they can be very useful and willing horses in the future. I'm going to end on a good rub down on him. I'm going to let him know that I appreciate everything he's done today. He's learned 3 things. He's learned to move away the pressure. He's learned to move towards the pool of pressure, and he's linked up. So Freedom did a great job. Thanks to Omega Horse Rescue for letting me work with this horse. I'm really excited for our future. Look for the next couple videos, guys. Thanks.